Eddie Morris, Patrick Mathers, Bahamian C, Tony Hamilton, Smart Alec, Sam James claims 3, and PJ McDonald rides Lomond Lassie. And the market suggests that it's a minefield. No, I'm not too sure about that. 9-2 Porthos Du Vallon is now a clear favourite. 11-2 Handwoven Smart Alec. Helen's Armada is 6-1. 13-2 Light of Asia. Aaron Sky's been back from as big as 11-1 into 13-2. 8-1 Lomond Lassie. Eddie Morris is 12-1 and 25-1 Bahamian C. Okay. Now then, the well-backed favourite here currently is Porthos Du Vallon, who is wearing cheek pieces for the first time. He's a maiden after 7 starts. That shouldn't worry you too much, because the only one of these that's ever won a race is Eddie Morris, and he doesn't appear to be terribly fancied. Probably not quite run up to his best form of 2013 so far in 2 starts this year, Porthos Du Vallon. And no doubt Keith Dalgleish, who's in reasonable form, is hoping that the application of cheek pieces will work. The second of his 2 runs this year as recently as last Friday, and the money continues to come in for him. He's now 7-2, having opened at certainly at least 5-1. He's another one, rather like our first win, who's due to, or earlier win, who's due to go down £2 as from Saturday. So if he does win this, he could probably run next week under a penalty, and it wouldn't be the full penalty. That is the well-backed favourite, Porthos Du Vallon. Second in is Handwoven currently. Not exactly a great friend of punters. He's run 18 times. He's been placed in 10 of them. He's never won. He looked like he was going to win in first-time blinkers at Yarmouth, but not for the first time in his career. He said, "Oh no, please go buy me someone," and someone duly obliged. He's been placed in 6 of his 8 starts this year, and no doubt he'll find an opportunity at some stage. There he is in shot, Handwoven, but you're taking your life in your hands if you back him to win, certainly. I thought there were definitely prospects for Helen's Armada, the Irish Raider. John Patrick Shanahan trains, Ronan Whelan rides, who put up a much improved performance when 3rd of 18 at Fairyhouse over 7 furlongs at the end of last month. Runs off the same mark in England, shaped then as if a step up to a mile would suit, and this filly must have pretty decent chances, I would have thought, but is proving currently weak in the market.
Just coming past us now is 21, the American Invader, Spanish Pipe Dream. You can see she's big, she's robust. Look behind you, 9. Look how she dwarfs her. 1, well-made specimen by acclamation, adulation. Number 5, also Arabian Queen, small, petite, but then number 4. Look at the difference in size, what I was telling you about before. This is Anthem Alexandra. And those 2 fillies, the American filly and her, literally dwarf the paddock here. So I'm not going to overplay this, but I really do think they hold the key to this race.
Oh, nice little snippet back at Ascot. We're back at Hamilton for our next, our 255. Others to mention, obviously, Aaron Sky, who has a close second at Nottingham last month to his name, and pulled too hard on a return visit to that track subsequently. Trainer Carl Burke was in excellent form yesterday. Smart Alec is also 5-1. Stayed on over 6 furlongs at Redcar last month on just his 4th career start. He's back up to a mile. He didn't appear to stay at Southall, but perhaps he will on a more conventional track. Money continues to come for Porthos Du Vallon, who was as big as 5-1 at least and is now 7-2. The possibilities for Lomond Lassie, who's in the same stable as the favourite. Again, yet to be placed, but hasn't run too badly on her last 2 starts and has shaped as if a step up to a mile would suit her. Good open race. Very good open race. The one they can't have is Light of Asia, who has drifted markedly in the betting. Second at Windsor earlier this month, but now out to 14 to 1 on the exchanges and 10 to 1 with the bookmakers. Taken a marked drift as Light of Asia. The form of that Windsor race has been let down since. Only a couple to go for this 255. Intriguing little handicap, which will be called for us again by Malcolm Tomlinson.
Thanks, Jonathan. Just waiting for two. Porthos Du Vallon in the cross-bellied jacket and Helen's Armada, the other one in the black and yellow with the red epaulets. Then we'll be set to go. Eddie Morris went down early. He's been in a bit of a muck sweat, truth be told, but it is getting hotter here. It's really a pretty hot day. Last one goes in. Helen's Armada completes the lineup. That's it. They're ready. And they're off. Eddie Morris just a little bit slow to go as they head through the early stages in the DM Hall Handicap Stakes. Good start by Handwoven in the green jacket. Also away well Smart Alec in blue and white with a noseband, and also prominent is Lomond Lassie in the quarter jacket towards the inside rail. Helen's Armada settles back in fourth in black and yellow, followed by Porthos Du Vallon in crossbelts, who's taking a bit of a grip in the cheek pieces and the noseband. Behind those, Bahamian Sea in red and white is followed by Eddie Morris, recovering from a slow start in the diamond jacket. Light of Asia settled towards the back in the purple jacket with the red cap, and the checks of Aaron Sky in the rear of the field. Phil Makin's got that about 8 lengths off the leader, which is Handwoven, as they race towards the top of the hill. Heading back inside the final 5.5, Handwoven shows the way then, leading up by a length to Smart Alec racing in second, and then Lomond Lassie towards the inside fence, who's next in the field. A little bit deeper out of those, the black jacket with the yellow sleeves of Helen's Armada. Behind those, Porthos Du Vallon with Light of Asia making up some ground towards the near side. Bahamian Sea still towards the back in company with Eddie Morris and also Aaron Sky as the pace quickens past the intersection inside the 3. And Woven trying to get away off the front, leads by 2 to Smart Alec racing second. Helen's Armada down the centre. Lomond Lassie's going for a run between horses, and Light of Asia starting to get going down the centre of the track as well. Porthos Du Vallon's looking for some room, and from the back Aaron Sky getting competitive. There's about 7 in line here as they go back towards the final furlong and a half. Lomond Lassie to the far side, Handwoven still there. Porthos Du Vallon's coming home strongly in the cross belts. Light of Asia's kept going. Eddie Morris looks for room towards the far side. Inside the final half furlong they go. Porthos Du Vallon hits the front, and Porthos Du Vallon will go on to score. Tight behind Light of Asia and Handwoven, even tighter for fourth. Aaron Sky with Bahamian Sea, and then Eddie Morris.
Despite something of a nightmare trip through much of the race, the well-backed Porthos Du Vallon has won at the 255 Hamilton. That's 7-2 favourite from Light of Asia.
Different people want different experiences from their holiday. Yes, they want to enjoy what they want to enjoy, like going to the spa or lying on the beach or going shopping. But they also want to feel a sense of enrichment by coming on vacation. We've seen Dubai go from a regional city to a global city. To see what has developed here over the years is nothing short of amazing.
Bet £5 and get a £20 bet free when you sign up with Coral. Coral, raising the game.
Queen Mary Stakes is next, 305 Royal Ascot. Mind you, it's good to firm, good in places on the round course now.